Imagine having absolute, total control, infinite wealth, the power to bend nature, and global influence. It sounds like the ultimate dream, until it immediately dissolves. Historically, handing this level of power to an average person creates a volatile internal conflict. When the stakes are this high, the human psyche often begins to fracture under the weight of its own perceived importance. This diagram shows the mechanics of that fracture. As resources flow in, the ego swells, physically crowding out humility and the desire to serve. People begin to weaponize their success to feed their own self-image, eventually forgetting the source of their power entirely. Prophet Sulaiman, the son of Prophet Dawood, represents a historical anomaly. He commanded a kingdom unlike any other in human history, yet he navigated these same psychological pressures without succumbing to them. He managed to possess everything without letting those possessions own him. His legacy was built on a total immunity to absolute authority's corrupting influence. The scope of his kingdom is hard to even comprehend. He had wealth beyond measure, command over the wind itself, and authority over the jinn. Sulaiman operated under a specific assumption. He viewed the acquisition of power not as a reward for greatness, but as a severe, high-stakes stress test of his character. When given the opportunity to ask for anything, he bypassed the typical human desire for more things, more money, or more territory. Instead, he requested the wisdom required to manage what he already held. He utilized extreme gratitude as a primary defense. By framing every blessing, every ounce of wealth and influence, as an active, ongoing test from Allah, he remained tethered to his purpose. He demonstrated control by aggressively restraining his own ego, remaining gentle and fair even while holding every advantage. You might not command the elements, but you navigate modern micro-kingdoms every day. Social media creates a perfect example. A sudden surge in views or followers mimics the intoxicating input of ancient power on a digital scale. This chart shows the risk. Rising metrics create a false sense of superiority that boxes you in, cutting you off from peers. Applying Sulaiman's framework changes this energy. Digital influence becomes a responsibility to uplift others, rather than an excuse to look down on them. This translates to the material world as well. The pursuit of having the latest phone, the newest clothes, or the best gaming setup. Chasing upgrades creates an endless treadmill. The moment you acquire the item, the novelty fades, and the cycle of dissatisfaction starts all over again. Satisfaction only activates when a person stops chasing what they lack and deploys gratitude for what they currently hold. This mindset is most critical in positions of minor authority, being a student leader, a team captain, or an older sibling. These are your personal tests of power. It is easy to abuse these roles by bossing around those who are younger or dependent on you. Sulaiman's metric for character was clear. A person's worth is measured by how they treat those beneath them in a hierarchy. Wealth, power, and influence act as a high-pressure environment designed to reveal the true state of a person's humility. Passing this lifelong test requires keeping your heart fixed on the source of your success, even in the midst of abundance. Don't let your blessings distract you from the blesser. Consider how you've handled your own influence today. If you found value in this perspective, please subscribe, and may we all be granted the wisdom to pass our own tests.